Hi guys, today we're here in the Sunset neighborhood in San Francisco. This area is home to some of the best food in the city, and I'm just so excited to try out some of the iconic spots from old-time classics to my personal favorites. And if you guys like videos like this and want to see more, please hit that thumbs up down below. That would really help me understand what you guys love watching. And yeah, let's get chonk! 係咪要個凍豆漿啊？唔該唔該。So first up, we are here at Nghiep Ky Mi Gia. This place is a hole-in-the-wall mom-and-pop shop specializing in Teochew Vietnamese cuisine. They're actually run by the same family that owns the famous Nghiep Ky Mi Gia in the Tenderloin. They're definitely known for their noodle soups, and everyone raves about their duck noodle here. So we had to get number 9, which is the braised duck leg with wonton hor fun and egg noodles. And we also got their fried fish cake. So I heard the trick here is to actually get the soup on the side, because when you do that, they somehow season the noodles so that it's really flavorful. And then you can just add soup to it later or just drink it on the side as a palate cleanser. This duck leg here looks so good. So in English, it's actually called braised duck, but in Chinese, it's actually chonkyABG, which means it's marinated in dry tangerine peel. It's braised in this aromatic, savory sauce that's giving it this brown color right here. All right, I think I'm gonna try the duck first. Oh yeah. The meat is literally fall off the bone here. It's braised perfectly. It has this really nice sweet and savory flavor in it. And the cilantro on top really brings out the aromatic flavors of the duck. So good. And now let's try the wonton. It's got this really nice bouncy chew to it. Almost kind of like eating a fish ball. The filling inside is so flavorful. I think I can taste some shrimp and pork in there, really nicely seasoned. And I also really love how the wonton skin is so thin. Can you see it here? Look at how that dangles. And finally, we're gonna try the noodles. I think I'm gonna go with the egg noodles first. It's got this really nice, springy, bouncy texture to it. Very dan. Flavor-wise, I think it's tossed in the scallion oil. It's actually really fragrant, but really subtle as well. And now let's try the hor fun. It's kind of easy to fall apart. It's really soft and smooth, and it's got this nice starchiness to it. I also really like how it's such a good vehicle to soak up all those duck juices. Really, really good. This would go so well with the soup. The soup is really rustic and really simple, but in a really, really flavorful way. You get that nice flavor from the fresh cilantro and scallions. I'm also getting that mild sweetness from the cloves and the star anise. And together with the duck and the noodles, it's just so hearty and so comforting. Really, really good. And now let's try the fried fish cake. As you can see here, it comes with some pickled veggies. Very meaty, not too greasy, kind of has this nice spongy texture to it. I really like that sweetness that you're getting from the fish meat. I'm gonna add some pickles to it. Together with the pickled veggies, it just adds this really nice flavor contrast. I like the acidity from the pickles, and it just works so well with the sweetness of the fish cake. Really good combination. And we're gonna finish off the meal with some homemade soy milk. Wow. Really, really good soy milk. I love how it is unsweetened, but yet the soybean flavors are still really pronounced here. Really, really creamy, not too thick, very, very legit soy milk. This is the perfect way to end the meal. We're now here at the iconic, famous, legendary Tung restaurant. I think they've been around since 1986, and they specialize in Northern Chinese cooking with some Korean influence, which makes sense because Shandong province is actually really close to Korea. So I have a confession to make here. I've actually never dined here before. This is my very first time. To be fair, I only moved here a few years ago from Hong Kong, and with the long ass lines and wait, I just never got the chance. But we're here now and I'm ready to get baptized. Everyone and their moms rave about how amazing the wings are here, so of course we had to get that. I heard their black bean noodles are really great as well, but I'm actually not a big fan of that, so we're gonna try the 3 deluxe spicy noodles instead. So here are the famous dry wings. As you can see here, the wings are glazed with this sweet and spicy looking sauce. It's actually kind of sticky, and they're deep fried with garlic, ginger, and red peppers. All right, I got a wing here. Let's see what the hype is all about. Holy shit, the sauce is so good. Almost a generational fumble on my part to have waited this long to try these wings. I understand why they're a legendary status here in the Bay Area because holy shit, the flavors are just so good. It's spicy, it's savory, it's sweet. So much going on here. And I really love that stickiness, you know, that candied texture that you get. And it's just so perfectly crispy. It's got a really nice mouthfeel to it when you bite into that fried chicken. Honestly, I was a little sus because everybody's hyping it so much, and you know, I was just nervous that it didn't meet my expectations, but this is definitely worth waiting in line for. Look at this right here. I'm a bit of a weak sauce when it comes to spice, and the spice does creep up on you. And here we have the 3 deluxe spicy noodles. As you can see here, the noodles are drenched in this spicy red sauce. And I think there's some zucchini, scallops, shrimp, squid, and onions in there. I'm not gonna lie, the noodles were kind of hard to mix because they're kind of like stuck together. This is kind of like an arm workout for me, and I hate exercising. All right, let's give it a try. You can definitely taste the heat in there. I was kind of expecting the noodles to have more of a QQ, springy, bouncy texture to it, but it's kind of more on the soft side. Maybe this is how it's supposed to be. The sauce is really thick and creamy, really, really savory. You can definitely taste that deep seafood flavor in there. There's also some kind of bitterness that I'm getting from the spices, and I'm gonna try their scallops now. Pretty fresh and nicely cooked. The prawns are pretty good as well, really juicy. When you combine the seafood with the noodles, the seafood definitely adds that nice sweetness to the whole bite, which I really like. If you love seafood flavors, you're gonna love this noodle, but I'm not sure if I would order it again. It's definitely not a standout dish in my point of view, but I'm definitely gonna come back for the wings. They were so, so good. We got the goods. We're gonna head to the park to chow this thing down. It's so beautiful out here. We just came from Pineapple King Bakery, and there's always a line there because they just make some of the best Hong Kong style pastries here in the Bay Area. Everything is takeout, which is why we're here at the park. I'm actually a stuck-up traditionalist when it comes to bò lò bao. It's either the plain one or the butter one for me. But my friend and her cat swears by the taro one, so if you're into fillings, definitely get that. So we got the lemon iced tea as well as a bò lò yao, which has a nice slice of butter in there. What I love about this place is that their bò lò baos are freshly made to order, so it's still nice and warm inside. There's also this really beautiful, nice, glossy, crumbly coating to it, and that's how you know it's gonna be good. Enough talking, let's give it a try. Tastes just like home. The cookie crust on top has a nice little crunch. It's perfectly sweet. It's also a little moist, a little chewy. What makes this bun stand out from the others is that it is not stale at all. You can really tell that it's freshly baked because the bun is just nicely soft and pillowy, and the butter just adds this really nice salty richness which complements the sweetness of the bun so, so well. Seriously so good. And now let's try the lemon iced tea. Oh my god. I love how refreshing and velvety it is. You can definitely taste the Ceylon tea in there, which is this black tea that's traditionally used in Hong Kong drinks. It has just the right amount of tartness in it. Not sweet at all, but really, really fruity. I got 0 sugar because I just cannot with sweet drinks. Highly recommend. So we're now at Hookfish. I think there's multiple joints around the Bay Area, but this is where it all started, in the outer Sunset. This place definitely takes inspiration from the whole Baja, California surfing aesthetic, and they're famous for their sustainably caught seafood that is sourced here locally. Like, they literally tell you where the fish comes from, how it's caught, and who caught it. I just love how it's actually an open kitchen in there, so you can actually see all the action. So the daily fish of today is rockfish, and here we have some fried fish tacos, which is always my go-to order here. You get 2 tacos per order, and it's garnished with avocado, slaw, pico de gallo, drizzled with spicy aioli, and homemade corn tortilla. All right, let's give it a try. I have a feeling it's gonna be a sloppy bite. The fried fish here always hits the spot for me. It's perfectly fried, and it has this really nice crispy batter that is so flavorful and really well seasoned. Also love how the fish is just so flaky and tender inside. And together with the avocado, aioli, as well as the pico de gallo, it just adds this really nice creaminess and acidity to the bite. And the slaw gives it that nice crunchy texture. So a slight critique that I have is that I think the tortilla is a tad bit too small. So by the end of this bite, everything will probably fall apart. Other than that, the quality of the fish really stands out here. You can taste the freshness, and it's just so perfectly fried, so crispy. And on a hot sunny day like this is just perfect. Thank you. We're ending today's food tour here at Thanh Long, a legendary Vietnamese American restaurant that's been around for the last 5 decades. This place is an absolute San Francisco classic, and rightfully so. They're the birthplace of the iconic garlic noodles that are so popular across Vietnamese restaurants here in the Bay Area and beyond. When you come here, you must order their signatures, the roast Dungeness crab, as well as the famous garlic noodles. It seriously doesn't get more San Franciscan than that. Look at this humongous Dungeness crab right here. So beautiful. And it smells so, so good. This is a whole crab, and it's drenched in butter, and you can also see some peppers and spices in there. Ooh. So the annoying thing about eating crabs in general is that you have to crack this motherfucker up. This takes so much effort to get the meat out. And during moments like these, I think about my ex who left me for his mom, and there you have it. Wow, the crab meat is so sweet and umami on its own. It's so buttery and peppery, honestly makes it so addicting to eat. So expensive, but so good. The only slight critique I have for this crab is that it is a little bit on the salty side, but the crab meat is sweet, the butter is so rich, and the spices and garlicky sauce just makes it so, so good. Ooh. The leg I just had is slightly overcooked, but the crab flavor is really prominent there. And since it's drenched in butter anyway, it doesn't feel as dry. It still has that moisture in there. I feel like I'm fingering crabs all night just to get the meat out. And now let's try the dish that you guys have all been waiting for, the legendary garlic noodles. The spaghetti noodles are nicely coated in Parmesan and garlic chunks. The Parmesan just goes so well with the garlic flavor. It makes it really creamy and rich. Also, the garlic is not too overpowering. There's actually a nice balance in there. Now I'm gonna combine the crab with the noodle. Crab with noodle, let's go. It's seriously a butter overload, but in like a good way. Crab and the noodle have similar flavor profiles together, so they definitely mesh well with one another. It's a really, really rich bite though, so be warned. Oh my god, we feasted so hard today. Probably need to get my blood checked after all that butter. Anyway, in terms of my top 3 for today, honestly, I was not expecting myself to like the San Tung chicken wings that much. I had so much skepticism going in, but they managed to meet my expectations. I was also pleasantly surprised by the duck noodles. The broth is so simple yet so good, and the duck is fall off the bone tender. And my last shout out is the pineapple bun with butter. It really doesn't get better than that. I love that it's fresh out of the oven and it makes the world's difference. In terms of critiques, Thanh Long is a little bit overpriced, and not gonna lie, I'm a bit disappointed that the crab is a bit overcooked, even though the flavors are really good, don't get me wrong. I also wasn't really the biggest fan of the 3 Deluxe noodle. It has really good seafood flavor, but I think it's just okay. It's kind of missing something that draws you in. And yeah, that's all we have for today, and thank you so much for joining on this sunset tour with us. Let me know if you want a part 2. And if you enjoyed this video and want to see more like this, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. That would mean so much to me. And let me know down in the comments where you'd like me to visit next. I'll see you guys next time. Bye!